Hello, and welcome to Dorsey's International Real Estate Podcast. I'm your host, as well as your guide, Fred Dorsey. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to @Dorsey's Realty on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. And you can even subscribe to our newsletter, which can be found on the web at dorseysrealty.com. Thank you back for joining us. Today we're going to talk about how does the probate timeline work in Maryland. Here's a general overview of the probate process in Maryland to give you an idea of how it typically works. Number one, initiating the probate process. The probate process in Maryland typically begins by filing a petition for probate with the Register of Wills in the county where the descendant lived at the time of their death. If the descendant had a valid will, it should be submitted along with the petition. Number two, appointment of personal representative. Once the petition is filed, the court will review it and appoint a personal representative, executor, or administrator to oversee the estate. The personal representative is responsible for gathering, managing, and distributing the assets of the estate. Number three, notice to creditors and interested parties. The personal representative must provide notice to known creditors and interested parties. Creditors have a specific period to file claims against the estate, typically within 6 months of the appointment of the personal representative. Number four, inventory and appraisal. The personal representative is required to create an inventory of the decedent's assets and have them appraised. The inventory should be filed with the court. Number five, payment of debts and expenses. The personal representative is responsible for paying the descendants' debts, taxes, and other expenses from the estate's assets. Number six, distribution of assets. After debts and expenses are paid, the remaining assets are distributed to the heirs or beneficiaries according to the terms of the will or Maryland in-state succession laws if there is no will. Number seven, finally accounting and closing of the estate. The personal representative must prepare a final accounting of all transactions related to the estate and submit it to the court. Once the court approves the final accounting, the estate can be closed and the personal representative is discharged from their duties. Number eight, time frame. The probate process in Maryland can take from several months to a year or more, depending on the complexity of the estate and any disputes or challenges that may arise. Dorsey's Realty disclaimer. Remember, consult with an attorney who specializes in probate and trust matters to ensure that the disclaimer meets the specific legal requirements and addresses the unique circumstances of your situation. This disclaimer is just a general example that you may need to be customized to fit specific circumstances and legal requirements of the probate estate or trust you're dealing with. It's always advisable to consult with a legal profession to ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations. Thanks for listening to another episode of Dorsey's International Real Estate Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Stay connected off the show by visiting dorseysrealty.com. Local expertise, global presence. Your resource for all things probate, estate, and trust in the title.